So welcome back. I am very excited about bringing on my next guest, who is Dr. Mark Page, and he is the owner of, what is it, Arizona Vision.
Correct.
And you're located in Ahwatukee,
yes.
and you have created something. I talked to you, and I'm so excited about what you're here for to talk about. So talk a little bit about yourself and what you do.
So I'm an optometrist, and I've been practicing for 25 years in Arizona. And we help people with glasses, contacts, treat diseases, glaucoma, cataracts, things like that. And I keep seeing people, vision getting worse and worse. And over the last 30 years, they've done some research, and they found that the number of people in the United States that have become nearsighted is increased by 66%.
I can only imagine why.
Yes.
We're on the computer.
Exactly.
Okay.
So everybody's reading, studying, and it's all this close work that everybody's doing all the time. So the concern is, as the eyes get worse, the eyeball grows. It gets longer. So the retina that lines the inside of the eye starts to stretch. As that stretching increases, there's a much greater risk of the retina detaching, of getting glaucoma, of having cataracts, of getting just degeneration of the eyeball. So there's an increased risk of going blind. And when we see all these kids starting to wear glasses when they're 4, 5, 6 years old, what's going to happen in the future? And so I think the cost to society and just for kids, okay, you got to wear glasses. So playing baseball, dancing, swimming, just being a kid.
Are you kidding? Nobody likes to wear glasses, really. Okay.
Right.
So what did you do?
So we created a technology to change the shape of the eye surface. And basically, when you're nearsighted, your eye's too long. So with this technology, we kind of alter the shape. So we can sort of reduce the length of the eye and restore your sight.
And this is called what?
It's called the Invisalens.
And you created it.
I did.
So, wow, that's really exciting. Thank you.
Okay.
And let's talk a little bit about that. What does it entail to have you do that? Have you correct our eyeballs to be able to see?
So you have to come to the office and use specialized technology to measure the shape of the eye surface. So that's very critical that we have good technology to understand what that shape and curvature is. Then we do a detailed analysis of the actual prescription itself, and then we use those to custom design kind of the retainer or the Invisalens. So then how it works is it's like a contact lens. You put it on your eye and go to sleep. So while you're sleeping, it gently reshapes the eye surface. So when you wake up and remove it, now you can see.
Okay, I got to ask you. Wow, listen up, guys. This is pretty incredible. First of all, I want to know, how many nights does it take to sleep with that to see a difference? Or to know that there's a difference?
Yes. So most patients changes about 50% after the first night. So it's an obvious change right away.
And do you feel anything?
There's a little sensation of the lens when you first have it on, but then when you close your eye, you kind of lose the sensation, and okay, you're laying in bed, your eyes are closed, okay, you fall asleep.
And you don't feel anything. Okay, that's really incredible.
Yes.
Now you have a website, which is Invisalens.com. You got to check it out, guys. He's got a radio special on there. He's going to also offer for everyone who's calling in, you're going to get entered in to win a free pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses. That's a $160 value, free to you. It's regular sunglasses. Just want to get that out for everybody to know that. You're going to get entered in to win that. Do you do a consultation with people? Is it free so that they can sit down and talk to you and to make sure that they feel comfortable about this? Go ahead.
Yes. And so they can come to the office, we set up a visit, and they'll actually take that detailed mapping of the eye shape. So that helps us understand, are you a candidate?
Okay. And who's a candidate?
Well, we've had very good success, people that are nearsighted. So they can see up close, but they can't see far away. And primarily, the majority of our patients over the last 10 years have been 8 to 10 years old. So instead of wearing glasses, and a year later coming back, okay, these don't work anymore, we need stronger glasses, and stronger glasses That's the other component of the Invisalens we've discovered, is it begins to stabilize the prescription. In some kids, it's actually, 10 years, their eyes haven't changed.
So, is it because children's eyes, I'm not sure I understand why that it would be more for children. You can answer that, but it could be for anyone. Am I correct?
Yes, right.
Okay,
Because
just one.
then we stabilize their prescription as children. Now adults, their eyes are a little more stable, but they can use them to kind of replace their glasses.
Well, that's what they want to do.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Doc, but that's what they want to do. I know you sell them, but this idea, this is new. This is a new procedure. I guess it's a procedure that you created. Is it safe?
It is very safe. So the studies done with the FDA showed no significant complications. But it is like a contact lens. So any lens on the eye, there is a slight risk of getting infection.
Okay.
So we do want to kind of have regular maintenance and follow up with the doctor. So it's not something you get and then just you're done and gone. It does require come back once or twice a year to kind of assess everything and make sure that things are continuing to work successfully.
We've got our lines open here for you. Everyone, you can call in. You can ask a question or not. It's up to you. You can also get entered into win a regular Ray-Ban pair of sunglasses. That's $160 value free to you. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Unbelievable that this technology that you've come up with, because there's so many people out there that just, especially those kids, they don't want to have to wear them. Either they get made fun of, or they have to wear special types for just to wear for sports reasons, right?
Right. And especially like swimming, there is increased risk of bacteria sticking to regular contacts. So there's a higher risk of infection with patients swimming in regular contacts. So a lot of kids this time of year, they're all at the swimming pool. When you got contacts in, that's a concern. That's a risk factor.
He created this. He's located in Ahwatukee. His hours you can find up on his website, which is Invisalens.com. You can also call him direct. That number is 480-725-7234. And he's rated with the Better Business Bureau. Our lines are open here. You can call in. You can ask a question. I like to say the doc is in to answer any of your questions and get some advice right here. You also can go to their office and they'll do a free consultation with you as well. Again, our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Okay, some other important questions. How long does this last?
For most patients, it lasts about a day.
Okay.
So you have to use it. Wake up in the morning, you see clear. All throughout the day, it's good. After about 24 or 30 hours, it begins to fade.
What do you need to do then?
So you put it back in.
Okay, so it's not something that you can just wear. Can you wear them all the time? You have to take them out at night, don't you?
Well, no, you put them in at night.
Oh, you put them at night. I'm sorry, right.
Yes,
Okay, it's backwards.
Yes.
It's backwards.
Right.
Go ahead.
So you just wear them for 7-8 hours at night, and you're sleeping. So you wake up, take them off. Throughout the day, the dust, the dryness, the redness, all
So
the
it's
stuff
the opposite of what you've
Yes.
been doing for the last 25, 30 years.
Right.
Okay,
So
but
we-
go ahead.
We did experiments on the space shuttle to develop the material. So it allows it to be hyper-permeable or breathable, so enough oxygen gets through there, because in the past it was always, hey, probably shouldn't sleep in contacts. But because people were wearing it for, 40, 50, 60, hours or a month at a time, okay, this is only in your eye for 7-8 hours at a time.
And you said this is FDA approved. Okay, just want to get that out because I don't remember you saying that. And it's safe, so that means it's safe. And it doesn't really, just to find out whether or not that you're a candidate, it's just trying something overnight that you have a little tiny feeling of, but once you go to sleep, that's it. You can call us here. Our number here is 602-277-5369. And toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. We've got everyone entered in to win a pair of Ray-Ban regular sunglasses, and that's $160 value free to you. He's rated with the Better Business Bureau. You've got to check him out. He's got a special on his website for everyone as well. He does free consultations. The website is Invisalens.com. You can also call him direct at 480-725-7234. But I say call in here. The doc is here to answer your questions if you want to or not. Our number here is 602-277-5369. So welcome back. We are talking with Dr. Mark Page, and he is the owner of Arizona Vision. He's located in Ahwatukee, but everybody's like running all the way there to it because this is something that he created. It is approved by the FDA, and it is safe. It's called Invisalign. We do have a caller on the air. What is your question?
Yes, it kind of depends on if you can be corrected. So if you have a scar, or if you have detached retina or bleeding in the eye, this is something that cannot help that. But if you just have bad eyes, and you put glasses on and you can see again, this can be potentially correctable.
So I have a question. That's a great question. I mean, I'm sorry, but I would have thought if you're blind, you're blind. But it's interesting that you can correct. There's, how far gone is too gone?
We have one patient, her prescription's a -11.
Wow.
So the majority of people is in the 3-4 range. So we can treat up to a -11.
All right. So
But one other thing about legally blind, that means when you're doing the eye test, you have your glasses on. So that's the definition of legal blindness, is with your glasses on. Some people, they don't have glasses on, of course, they're blind as a bat.
all right. Well, here's the thing. Well, go ahead.
But when they put their glasses on, okay, they can see pretty good again.
For people who didn't hear, again, tell them a little bit about it so that they can hear, from the break. Go ahead. About it and how it works, and that they have to how it works.
So it's specially designed to change the shape of your eye. So the front surface of the eye is about 78% water. So if you put the lens on at night, it's able to gently kind of reshape everything. So you take it off, and okay, it's clear, and it lasts about a day. So most prescriptions we can mold, we can shape the eye. So the best way to do that is to come to the office, take the mapping, measure your prescription, and then we can really say, okay, here's your 93% chance of succeeding or 43% chance of succeeding. So
it's a free consultation to you. You won't know until you try it. It does work really great with kids from what?
I have a 5-year-old patient.
So, okay, and yet, of course, to anyone.
Another patient, 73 years old, just did last
So
week.
it's really for anyone, and if you don't want to wear them, I mean, I know for me, that's the one thing I can't stand is I have to wear my glasses. I have no choice now. But again, it's Invisalign. Now you do. See, I love that. So it's Invisalign with an S.com. So it's 480-725-7234. You can also go up on his website and check out his radio special that he has for everybody. Also, if you're calling in here, you're going to get entered in to win a free pair of Ray-Ban regular sunglasses. It's $160 value free to you. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm going to go down these. We're going to go bam, 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 okay? So what if somebody has astigmatism?
If it's really high, that takes a little more time. So instead of a night or two, that might take a couple of months to get the full effect.
Okay. And how about if somebody needs reading glasses or bifocals?
So we've been able to create different modifications so that we can see far and close. Sometimes one eye sees better for far, the other eye sees better for close. But we can get where both eyes see together. And another patient of mine, 65 years old, just went to take the DMV, and she passed, and she can read her phone without glasses on.
Again, our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can call in. You can ask a question or not. You're going to get entered in to win a pair of regular Ray-Ban sunglasses. It's $160 value free to you. Check them out at Invisalign.com. Okay, so how come they can't just wear contacts? Why not that?
Yep, so a lot of people can, but as we get a few birthdays behind us, our eye tears don't lubricate as well. So a lot of people, their comments get so dry, their eyes get so red. One of my patients said, her boss came to her and says, have you been drinking? And it's lunchtime. Oh, it's these contacts.
I've heard people
eyes
say
so
that.
red, it's okay, so, when your eyes are that dry, it's not good to have LASIK because that makes it more dry. So she was very successful in getting rid of daytime contacts, and okay, there's nothing on her eye during the day.
Okay, so you brought up LASIKs. Why can't somebody just have LASIKs?
And that's, again, something we help patients do that as well. But there's also some risk factors involved. And some people say, I don't want someone to cut my eye.
I don't.
So there's finding an alternative.
Well, Well,
But
here's
also the other thing with that is that LASIK, you have to be 18 years of age, and your eyes have to be stable. So kids can do it,
So
and
this
if your
is
eyes keep changing, so
Okay.
this can be, if a year or two goes by, your vision's different, okay, we can modify the treatment.
Well, he's located in Ahwatukee, does free consultations for everyone. He's rated with the Better Business Bureau. He created this. It's awesome. Thank you for that. And it's for anywhere from children on up to adults. And it's Invisalens.com. Go up on that website, check it out. He's got a radio special there for everybody, too. Our number here is, his number there is 480-725-7234, and keep on calling here. You're going to get yourself entered in to win a pair of regular Ray-Ban sunglasses. That's $160 value free to you. 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-11. I have a question.
Yes.
So, I don't have a lot of them, right? But anyway, one of them is, what happens if you've had damage to your eyes, such as myself? I had optic neuritis, and it's been a couple of times. So, am I a candidate, or does it matter?
You're a candidate, but if your vision is reduced because of the neuritis, we can't get you any better than what you can get with glasses.
Okay.
So again, some people, they have damage or other diseases, and this does not restore damaged sight.
Okay, so we're going to ask this question. We weren't going to ask it, but we have time for it. But you know what? A lot of people are going to want to know anyway. Is it a lot of money?
It's pretty affordable.
Okay.
So it depends on your strength of prescription, your stigmatism, and things like that. But with approved credit, it's about $90 a month.
Okay.
Now, most people need both eyes.
So that's going to be times 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then some people it's for a year, some people 18 months, some people 2 years.
If somebody has a reason why they need to wear something like this, for whatever reason, can it be covered at all in any way?
It's not.
It's not. Just want to ask that.
Consider it cosmetic.
Yeah, but you know something, there's a lot of people that's important to them.
And I think sometimes, because of the risk of damage to the eye in the future, it's something we're hoping that can get approved because it's going to save a lot of money in the future for treating all these diseases that happen because of these real high prescriptions and stretched eyeballs.
How long ago did you, create this, and so tell people why they haven't heard it before?
Well, I think the biggest thing is there's so much profit from selling glasses by all the major corporations.
They're very, very expensive too, and they love it. It's cha-ching,
right,
big money.
So they're selling, 100 million pair of glasses every year. They don't want to see this. So it's kind of like the 200 miles per gallon car with a cure for cancer. There's so much profit in treating that. Okay, here's something that fixes it. Well,
here's also something that's great that I just came to my mind that I'm sitting here thinking about. When you buy children glasses, and I'm starting with them because you said it's great for children, not that it's not for adults, it's great for adults, and us do this too. They lose them. They break them.
Yep.
Oh my God, you just bought a pair of really expensive glasses because maybe the frames are cheap, but they had all this other stuff or whatever, and it's free. I don't care if it's $100. And they lost them. They have to get them new. This would create that not to happen, correct? That's
won't need the glasses. And the other thing too, with a lot of kids, once they start wearing glasses, then other kids at school, you get the 4 eyes, you get so the self-esteem, the confidence. The 10-year-old boys come in, they got to wear glasses, they're starting to cry. And I say, oh gosh, so it just changes their whole persona of themselves.
Oh yeah.
So they've done some research and found that not wearing glasses can increase their self-esteem.
Sure,
can increase
absolutely.
their confidence.
Especially if they're in a sport that they have to now wear those goggles. There's so many things that they have, and it's not fun. And you said swimming too. They can do it in swimming?
Yes.
Okay. And anything more that you want to get out in the last few minutes that we have here?
So it is something that does take some work. So we have people coming in for the analysis, for the training, for the next day, a week later, 3 weeks later, 3 months later. So it is something that, again, takes a little bit of time commitment there too. So it is something that we've got to make sure things are working successfully. It's got to be fitting right. The eye has to be healthy. Vision's got to be good. So there's a lot of analysis that goes into just making sure it's going to be successful.
Well, this is a great way of getting the word out here, right on Networking Arizona. We have everyone who's calling in. We're going to let you keep on calling throughout the show for all of this so that you can get entered in to win here a pair of Ray-Ban regular sunglasses. That's $160 value, free to you. And you're going to get from us all of the information about it by calling here at 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Write this number down and check it out. It is 480-725-7234. He does free consultations. He's rated with the Better Business Bureau. He's got a fun radio giveaway on his website for you guys. And you can also check out his hours of operation there. Give him a call. It's 480-725-7234. It's Invisalens.com, or call us here at 602-277-5369.